Master Sass, secrets discovered. Hey, this fight is far from over, Lloyd told the ninja. I know we had a setback, but it's always darkest before the dawn. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, let's get going already, okay? Kai interrupted. Kai, Nia began. We don't need a pep talk. We need action, Kai said. I agree. They actually gave us a break by taking the time blade, Lloyd said. How is that a break? Cole wondered. If any of you captured something that powerful, what would you do? Lloyd asked. Immediately haul it back home to show off to you guys, Jay said. Right, and unless I miss my guess, that's exactly where the hands of time are headed as we speak. They're home, Lloyd reasoned. So if we can find the time blade, Cole said, we can find Acronix and Crux's base, Zane finished. Hey, think you can locate the blade with your temporal scanner? Lloyd asked. Attempting access, Zane said. I am afraid it was damaged when we fought the Vermilion Warriors. Jay snickered. I failed to see the humor, Jay, Zane said. I still think Vermilion Warriors is a stupid name, Jay said. I could see if the scanner on the bounty still works, Nia suggested. Yes, good thinking, Nia, Lloyd agreed. And the rest of you should go to the museum. Crux hid in plain sight there as Dr. Saunders for 40 years. I'll bet there's a clue where their secret headquarters is, Nia added. Okay, let's split up, Lloyd declared. I'll help you, sis, Kai said. Well, one question. How are we supposed to get to the museum? Cole asked. Our vehicles got trashed by the snakes. We have the supersonic raider jet, Lloyd said. Actually, my dad's still kind of working on that, Jay said with a nervous laugh. Well, that's unfortunate, Irene remarked. We can take the lightning bike, Jay said, gesturing to himself, Irene, and Cole. Kai and I have our old bikes, Nia added. What about me and Zane? Lloyd asked. Well, I was saving this for your birthday, but... Misako led everyone down to the garage and unveiled a small ship. The Destiny's Shadow, she announced. Oh, come on! First Jay, now Lloyd. Does everyone get a new ride for their birthday? Kai burst out. Everyone turned to look at him. I said that out loud, didn't I? He said with a nervous chuckle. I love it, Lloyd said, admiring the little ship. I wish Wu could have seen this, Misako said. Oh, he will. We'll get him back sooner or later, Lloyd assured. It's the later I'm worried about, Misako said quietly. Huh? What does that mean? Jay wondered. I can't. He made me promise not to tell you, she replied. Mom, we're a team. We don't keep secrets from each other, Lloyd said. When Wu fought Acronix alone at the temple, he was struck with a punch powered by the time blade, Misako explained. The hit unleashed the forward energy of time onto him, and the effect is... Master Wu is rapidly aging. Of course. That explains the recent fatigue and the rambling, Zane realized. Jay gasped. And the super long old guy beard, he added. Then we better get moving, Lloyd declared. Good hunting, son. Stay safe, Misako said. I will, Lloyd promised. Jay, Irene, and Cole all piled onto Jay's bike. Jay was in front, Cole behind him, and Irene at the back. Cole tensed as Irene put her arms around his waist. It's just Irene. This isn't weird at all, he told himself. It still felt funny to have her holding on to him. Hang on tight, guys, Jay warned, then took off. Even though the situation was urgent, Irene couldn't help laughing. She was enjoying the ride. Cole smiled to himself. Careful you don't fall off the back, Irie. We might not notice until it's too late, Jay joked. Just drive. We're almost there, Irene replied. They soon arrived at the museum and met Lloyd and Zane there. All right, let's search for clues, Lloyd said as they went inside. They started searching for anything that might tell them where Crux and Acronix might be hiding. Nothing, Lloyd said. Negative, Zane added. This is a waste of time. There's nothing here but old junk, Jay complained, knocking a sculpture off a pedestal. Zane caught it before it hit the floor. Jay, you want to take it easy? I know that's Crux's stuff, but some of it's priceless, Lloyd said. Bill me. That guy went after my parents. If he was here, I'd be breaking more than his pottery, Jay declared, throwing a bowl across the room. Zane dove and caught it before it broke. Looks like you're fully functional again, Lloyd remarked. Except for my inability to interface with Pixel, yes, it is highly frustrating, Zane replied. How about you, Cole? Earth Punch under control? Irene asked. Oh yeah, I am totally dialed in, Cole said confidently, his fist glowing. He accidentally broke the wall. Oh, okay, mostly totally dialed in. Stop laughing at me, Irene. Guys, there's a secret room, Lloyd exclaimed. A hidden doorway had opened when Cole had punched the wall. Yeah, because obviously I meant to do that, Cole said. Sure you did, Irene teased. They walked into the secret room. It looked like a laboratory of some kind. What's this? Lloyd asked, tapping on a large tank. It appears to be a breeding tank for snake eggs, Zane replied. Look, plans for armor, weapons, and a bunch of I don't know what, Jay said, spotting a desk with several blueprints. Hey, I was right. They are building something, Irene said. What's interesting is what is not here. No computer, no modern equipment of any kind, Zane observed. Got something, Cole said, opening another secret door leading into a dark tunnel. Whoa, a hidden door inside a hidden lab? This must lead to someplace important, Lloyd said. Hee hee. Hopefully not to a bathroom that Crooks really didn't like to share, Jay joked. Irene made a face at the terrible smell wafting from the tunnel. We're going down there, aren't we? It looks pretty gross, she said. What other choice do we have? Lloyd asked. They went in. This is nasty, Irene complained as they headed deeper into the sewer. Oh, maybe Mia and Kai got the scanners back online, Jay said. Nah, we'd have heard from them by now, Lloyd responded. Something slimy dripped down onto Cole's shoulder. Oh, I just had my suit cleaned, he whined. Irene looked up. What's that? She pointed up. It was dark, but Cole thought it was a really big sewer rat that was drooling. The ninja quickly ran away. You wouldn't happen to have a reconfigurable amphibious vehicle with you, would you? Jay asked. No, Lloyd replied. Actually, we might. Let me access those specs again, Zane said, pulling up the plans for the Destiny Shadow. Reconfiguration 3 of the Destiny Shadow is the experimental amphibious multi-terrain assault vehicle, ExamTav. Ha! What a catchy name, ExamTav, Jay said. Heh, sounds like a laxative. No wonder Kai was so jealous. Irene saw the shadow speeding towards them. I took the liberty of using the museum Wi-Fi to interface the Destiny Shadow and bring it here, Zane said. Beats walking, Lloyd said as they all climbed in. They sped through the tunnels, turning left and right. The sewers were very confusing. Does anyone have any idea where we're going? Jay asked. Not really, Lloyd replied. I am trying to track our progress, but these tunnels are confusing, Zane said. What is it with villains and their total lack of signage? Cole complained. Zane, any chance the Destiny's Shadow has a temporal scanner? Lloyd asked. Unfortunately not, but it does have a collision avoidance system that indicates multiple targets ahead, Zane replied. It's an ambush, Cole exclaimed. Ha-ha, finally, some payback, Jay said, cracking his knuckles. He and Cole jumped out to attack and slammed into one of Irene's force fields. Would you two just look before you leap? She demanded. Lights, please, Zane. Zane turned on the lights to reveal two Hypnobrai. Hey, it's Scales, Irene said. And my son, Scales Jr., Scales said. Ha! Imaginative name. Take you long to come up with that? Jay said. Out of my way, blue boy, Scales Jr. said rudely. What are you two doing down here? Lloyd asked. Don't you know, Lloyd? They're sewage experts, Jay said. I mean, what are you doing down here now? Lloyd clarified. Tracking the Vermilion warriors along with these constricti, Scales said, gesturing to a handful of serpentine a little ways up the tunnel. Why? Looking to join them? Jay demanded. No, to avoid them, Scales Jr. corrected, shoving Jay. Son, no, they don't understand, Scales admonished. We don't understand what? Irene asked. You don't know what you're dealing with, do you? The Vermilion warriors are the pure first-generation progeny of the Great Devourer, Scales explained. I have never heard of them, Zane said. Because we do not speak of them, Scales said. They have the same singular drive as the Great Devourer, to consume everything in their path. We fought them. They aren't so tough, Jay boasted. In small numbers, no. But if Crux and Acronics are able to raise and equip enough of them, they will be an unstoppable horde. A swarm of vermilion that no one can stop, Scale said. We did see breeding tanks in Crux's lab, Zane remembered. That's sufficient to start the growth process for a few warriors, but creating a large army requires a very specific environment, Scale said. A swamp. They are using a swamp. Can you tell us where it is? Lloyd asked. I can, Scales replied. Can you take us there? Irene asked. I cannot. I have a family to protect, but I can give you a map, Scales said, handing Lloyd a rolled up piece of paper. The Constructi are reconnaissance experts. I must warn you, there's more going on than just raising eggs. They're readying them for war. They have your master with them. We know. Thank you, Scales, Lloyd said. Irene held her hand out to Scales Jr. See you around. Tell your mom we said hi, she said. Okay, good luck, Scales Jr. said, shaking her hand. Why is the kid so nice to you but so mean to me? Jay whined as they got back in the vehicle. Because she's better than you, Scales Jr. shouted at him. Ha ha ha, he got you there, Cole snickered as they drove away. They followed the map Scales had given them and came out of the tunnels to the swamp. They crouched down on the ledge. That's a lot of eggs, Cole whispered. And a lot of armors, Jay stammered. Wu's got to be down there somewhere, Lloyd said. And Cyrus Borg, Zane added. And all the people they took, Irene put in. One thing's for sure, we're gonna need the whole team, Lloyd said, getting his phone out to call Nia. He explained the situation and told her where to go, then hung up. Nia and Kai are on their way, he reported. Irene looked out over the swamp. There's so many vermilion. The sooner Kai and Nia get here, the better.